Okay guys, my name is Rici Ramadani. I'm from class 4E English Department Lancang Kuning University. This is my final project semantic and maybe useful. Okay, check it out. Semantic. Do you know what is semantic? Semantics is the study of meaning. It is a wide subject within the general study of language. An understanding of semantics is essential to the study of language acquisition and of language change. Okay, first, euphemism. You know what is euphemism? A euphemism is a polite expression used in place of words or phrases that otherwise might be considered harsh or unpleasant to hear. The substitution of a milder, vaguer word or expression for one considered to be offensive or unpleasant. 7 types of euphemism: abstraction, indirection, litotes, mispronunciation, modification, personification, and slang. And definition about connotation, denotation, and implication. Definition: connotation. Connotation refers to a meaning that is implied by a word apart from the thing which it describes explicitly. Definition: denotation. Denotation is generally defined as literal or dictionary meanings of a word in contrast to its connotative or associated meanings. And implication. In Indonesian, implication is the effect that causes the feature of impact of perceived when doing something. And next, ambiguity. What is ambiguity? Ambiguity is a word, phrase, or a statement which contains more than one meaning. Types of ambiguity. First, lexical ambiguity. Second, structural ambiguity. Third, scope ambiguity. And last, pragmatic ambiguity. Metaphor, simile, and symbolism. Definition: metaphor, simile, and symbolism. Synonym, antonym, and hyponym. Definition: synonym, antonym, and hyponym. Next, collocation. What is collocation? A collocation is two or more words that often go together. Types of collocation. Example collocation. Hyperbole. What is hyperbole? Example of hyperbole. Polysemy. What is polysemy? Polysemy is the condition of a single lexical item having multiple meaning. Homonym. What is homonym? Homonym are two or more words that have the same sound or spelling but different in meanings. Example of homonym. And proverb. What is proverb? A proverb is most often a phrase or saying that gives advice in an obscure way. Example of proverb. Next, metonym. What is metonym? Metonym is a figure of speech in which a thing or concept is not called by its own name, but by the name of something intimately associated with that thing or concept. Example of metonym. Purpose of a metonym. And then simile. What is simile? A simile is a figure of speech that makes a comparison showing similarities between two different things. Example of simile. Types of simile. the last, idioms. What is idiom? An idiom is a form of expression that is particular to a certain person or group of people. Function of idiom. Common idiom.
I remember the way you glanced at me as I remember. I remember when we caught a shooting star, yes I remember. I remember all the things that we shared and the promise we made, just you and I remember all the laughter we shared, all the wishes we made upon the roof that dawn. Do you remember when we were dancing in the rain in that December? And I remember when my father thought you were a burglar. I remember all the things that we shared and the promise we made, just you and I remember all the laughter we shared, all the wishes we made upon the roof that dawn. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yes, I remember all the things that we shared and the promise we made, just you and I remember all the laughter we shared, all the wishes we made upon the roof that dawn. I remember the way you read your books, yes I remember. The way you tied your shoes, yes I remember. The cake you loved the most, yes I remember. The way you drank your coffee, I remember.